talk about our differences, and we don't talk at all. It seems so critical to speak less critically. I see no truth as mythical, no vast unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome, give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta get some, take some, fix it up, you gotta fix some, you gotta open up, you gotta share, build it up, nothing's there. How can we talk about our differences, and we don't talk at all. Listen to the echo of the hunger of our silences, or to the sound of each other's heart. Give me strength to overcome, give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, you gotta get some, take some, fix it up, you gotta fix some, you gotta open up, you gotta
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
We have already started here.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar.
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and...
Kochu! Kochu! That is sensational! About as smooth as it gets. An extraordinary start, breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
It's Lewandowski! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. De Bruyne plays it short. Cross goes in there. Milan are looking to go forward now. That is good alertness. Raul. There they go, hunting in packs. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shot. They want to be quick to recover this. Schlotterbeck did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Raul. Real chance!
Oh.
Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan take the lead. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, no question, that's a foul. It's out for a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Oh, terrible pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking for a runner. Well read, nice interception. DiMarco. And he's intervened well there. De Bruyne. And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Rice. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Filippo Inzaghi really needed to concentrate on protecting the...
De Bruyne! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The pass has gone astray. Neymar. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been knocked clear. 30 minutes gone. De Bruyne. It's played through for him. And he's onside. He's had it taken off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's DiMarco. Timber does well to get it back. Gabriel goes sliding in. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. No, he refuses to take the bait. Played through into space. Oh, well measured. Brilliantly cut out. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that is expertly dealt with. DiMarco. Neymar. Now it's Inzaghi. And he was quick to react. Oh, good-looking ball. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He's on it, can he get away? He's through, it's one-on-one! And the shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Cambio di giocatori.
The second half then, just getting going. João Neves has a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And this is Inzaghi. Kirkchu threads one in. He's come in hard.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
No, he's managed to misplace that. Rice. Now he's off and running. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Searching pass he's played there. Saliba. Gabriel. DiMarco. And it's Rijkaard. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the counter is on. Stood up well to him there. João Neves. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he is going into that little black book. Kukçu. Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. DiMarco. Now Neymar. DiMarco. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Inzaghi. Inzaghi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Takes a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Di 80.953 spettatori.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Lasciano il campo per
Milan
il
go
numero
into the
20.
lead.
Berbatov. Il
For a
numero
moment you
15.
felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, some tackle that. And it's Neves. Oh, it's Dembele. Saliba gets across to intercept that, and he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Kokchu. Good running, strong and purposeful. And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's been cut out, well played. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Just off target.
DiMarco certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's Neves. That is a great pick out.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He is through here. And he welcomes it in. And that was very necessary. Milan have their second corner now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 18. Numero 19. Neymar. Numero 5. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10. Kaká. Il numero 9. Il numero 22. Attenzione, un cambio.
And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, they could break here. Tries to play it through. Oh, played right into his path. Chance here to counter. DiMarco. Now that looks a decent ball. Kaká looking to run onto it. João Neves. Well, that has not gone well. Goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
I think we're just about done here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Great chance! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Donatoni. Ardeguler. Berbatov. Look at... And the finish! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. Who is he? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Kukçu completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's been slipped through. And the finish! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Corner given.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Raul. And that's been won straight back. And it's made its way to him. It's Neymar! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Kukçu. Neymar tries a shot. Mbappe, and again. Oh, he's really drilled it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? It's played through for him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Olise. DiMarco. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's DiMarco. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dani Olmo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Dani Olmo. And a chance! Off the post. Goal! And Laval score first. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
This looks promising. Big chance! One-on-one! Mignon, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Inzaghi. Loose ball now, and has another go!
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
La Valois are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's got away, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Chooses to go back. Neymar. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make some... Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? Dani Olmo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's... Chance, surely! Oh, it's hit the post. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Raul. He's having a go. It's anyone's ball now. And one more try. It's in. Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Raul. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's bustling through here. Dani Olmo. Rijkaard. And smartly reclaimed. Ball played for Kukçu. Not the most accurate pass. Inzaghi might just make this. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are back on the way.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alvarez. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And it's Mendes. Great ball, and he's in here. Thinks about the shot. But that has not gone well. Filippo Inzaghi. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Milan on the spot for parity. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Great chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Mbappe. Milan looking to pass their way through. Oh, just skips past Inzaghi! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
That pass has been well intercepted. That ball looks a good one. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Dani Olmo, Kukçu. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Takes aim and crosses. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Kukçu knocks it into space. Alvarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's not got that quite right. Half an hour gone in the second half. Alexander-Arnold tries to thread one through. He's in space and looking for options. Dani Olmo.
La Valois clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Decent chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Filippo Inzaghi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been...
Oh, it seems as though someone has been forced to pull up lame here.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly.
Changement. Le numéro 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 19. À leur place, le numéro 5. Le numéro 18. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Rijkaard.
Le numéro 23.
Passing is crisp
Le
and
numéro
sharp.
8. Neymar. Changement en cours.
Rijkaard goes sliding in. That is a great pick out. Chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! A century of appearances and a goal so richly deserved. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Ronaldo, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, shooting chance!
Milan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
So, third corner of the game. DiMarco plays it short. Laval are looking to go forward now. Baresi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Donadoni receives it in a wide position. Nuno Mendes. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Berbatov. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Kaká received and he shoots! Well, that is remarkable. Well, it looks to me as though this could well be the end of the road for him as far as today's game is concerned.
Well, it looks very much like a muscle problem.
Well, it's a sad decision that, but it is the right one.
Changement.
So here comes a substitution. He's been taken off, and I'm guessing this is an injury.
Yeah, I think this is for his own good in the longer term. He's picked up a knock that he can't quite shake.
And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this...
Halo, Abi. Abdullahian. Jelas. Apa?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Hello.
Against Milan.
Hello.
And so a wonderful view of this
Hello,
most
Abdullah.
hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Besiktas have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow...
There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That looks a good ball through. He's through, now is he in? Now it's Danny Olmo. And here's Inzaghi. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish of true class! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Yeah, and I think it always looks a bit more dramatic when the frame of the goal plays its part.
Number 13, Kylian Mbappe.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Besiktas looking to pass their way through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Flings in across. Neymar.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tries to pass it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Endrick. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kirkchu. Now this could be a chance. It's a goal kick. Kirkchu. And it's McAllister. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar demonstrating his defensive quality there. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Besiktas looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can.
And a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Baresi. Raul. Looking to play him in. Mbappe! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found the way through. Nicely spread. Played in deep. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Besiktas have their second corner now. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Milan have the chance to go the other way. The most accurate pass, and the pass is intercepted. And here's Kirkchu. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's been cut out, well played. That pass has been well intercepted. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a go! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! He's got himself an absolute peach. And he is just ripping it up! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Milan find a position of real strength now. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Through the love and the wars, we still settle the scores. It's alright. We can have a good time. This is a secret that keeps some stuff from the deep end.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of 2 or 3. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter part...
Oh, he's been caught! Oh, shooting chance! And he's following up! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kukcu. Filippo Inzaghi. He is through here. Kukcu! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Goes for a shot! Superb by Inzaghi! A finish of true class! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition...
Could be danger here! Tries to play it through. And here's Yamal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Out of play for a goal kick. A heavy challenge. And it's Serginho. Kukcu. And he's there to retrieve it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Neymar, face-to-face, chance for a shot! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. That's good vision. Now it's Mbappe. They've got to be quick to recover this. Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ball's chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
La Coruña are looking to go forward now. That pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. DiMarco. Oh, that's a fine interception. Serginho. Decent progress down the left. And they've got a throw. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Marquez. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. He's got away. Real chance here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe! Oh, that was vital.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Serginho.
recupero.
Serginho going full tilt down the left. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. Mbappe. Milan do have a chance to counter here. And the half-time whistle goes. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1, and it's come back out to him. They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Marquez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cross into the box, he rises! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Threads one in.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
It's a pretty loose pass. Shifted upfield. Oh, that's well spotted. Serginho. Yamal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Foot in. It's run loose here. Oh, can he get onto this?
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è
And
di
here's
80.113
Batistuta. That looks a
spettatori.
cracking ball. Decent chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
La
19.
Coruña have their second
Neymar.
corner now.
Numero 18. Numero 5. Numero 11.
Good
Filippo
read,
Inzaghi.
needed to be.
Numero 13.
Nicely aimed pass.
Lasciano il campo per
Well, it's
il
definitely the
numero
right
9.
attitude and
Il numero
application,
10.
Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Il numero
They're
22.
coming again
Il
and
numero
again.
20.
They just need to sort out their end product,
Il numero
and
15.
quickly.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Kaka!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And it's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played out to the right.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Olise. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Yamal cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's away, and he shoots! It's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Played out to the left flank. Donasi. Goulet is the team's great visionary. And this is Berbatov. And this is Batistuta. Zanetti. And shifted it to the flank. Back towards the middle. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Goes looking wide. Hazard finds himself offside. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Again the flag's up. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now then, the ball's come loose. And Berbatov! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping!
Minuti di recupero.
He's had a shot! Azar. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. And he's managed to get free. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Yamal for Olise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game.
걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐끗덕 누가 봐도 나처럼 난 걷지 on the beat 박자에 맞게 미끄러져 걸음이 좌우로 흔들리지 난 메트로놈의 침너 여유롭지 원래 내 일이죠 눈길에까지 내가 그 원인 Get on my radio cause I be bossing 문제는 다 pass 다 털어내 먼지 굳이 시간 쓰지 않지 내 시선을 뺐어 I see you crushing 나름 좀 바빠 너워로워 여유가 뺐어 언제든 내 stepping 떠나보낸 그 night 너 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 삐그덕 난 삐그덕 걸음거리고 장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음거리고 장난 듯이 I just cannot stop 모든 문을 두드리지 knock 쏟아지는 위 익숙해져 무슨 내 손스까지
Semangat bang, semangat juga bang, salah Abdul, cari ya, lawannya enak banget ya Langsung strike ini efisiensi hari bro lama banget gitu.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the winger Lee Kang-in is a very interesting player, Peter, because there's something almost unique about the way he dribbles, the close ball control, the ability to break those lines. Easily one of the best prospects to emerge out of South Korea in recent times.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That is good alertness. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that was vital. Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Manchester United are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Chance! Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Tries to play it through. Kukçu's cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Camavinga. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bremer tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Vieri. Vieri charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Batistuta. And the pass is intercepted. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
It is
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
football, bro. Football. Yes, of course, PES. The new game name is, you know, football.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Football. PES.
Probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Out of play for a goal kick.
That's good, man. What the hell? I'm just PES. How he can do that? Wait, what the hell, man? Bro, do you play this game, bro? Or do you play AFC? I play AFC in 22. Yes. 3 years ago I play EFG but in mobile, not
DiMarco.
in Steam.
Now it's Mbappe. And no, he's seen through all of that. Gabriel cuts out the pass.
Saya nama Tini, oh Tini.
Just more than 15 minutes till
Halo,
half-time. Chouameni. Now it's Vieri. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's what I play FIFA. Wait.
That pass isn't the best.
Where are you
It's
from, bro?
DiMarco.
Do you
Mbappe.
from
Now it's Mbappe.
Malay or
Nicely
everywhere?
weighted ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, such a clever touch. And that has put paid to that. Rijkaard. Kukçu. And it's Neymar.
I play before. Oh, that.
Tries to pass it through.
Hey, wait. If
This is Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, he's been
21.
caught napping.
It's 21. EFG 21 is cannot to
Can he get it
play
through?
local online, right?
And here's Batistuta. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Raul can really show some outlandish
I'm
skills,
from India,
which
and
is
the
always
voice
welcome
commentary
and
is so much
obviously
better than
refreshing.
FIFA. So just play this
It
game,
might
bro,
not be
because
such
it's
a bad
free.
idea playing this short
The game is
into
free,
feet.
but
Absolutely, there. Certainly not as
to
big as
get
those
the
trying to
item
stop
on
them.
this game
Not
is
a lot
very,
we need to say
very,
about that.
it's
And
very
that
hard,
has gone
and
straight into touch.
you should be play it every day. Not every day, but if
Now
but
it's Raul.
my English is so bad, bro.
Now it's
So
Mbappe.
I
Over to the
said
left.
it.
Lovely feet. Has a
What
shot.
the hell?
Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so
Hey,
much
wait,
more.
how you can to speak Indonesian, bro? Do you just translate or what? Do you do? Or you can speak Indonesian? Man, you good man. Ah, okay.
has been indicated.
What the hell?
He is through
Oh,
here.
yes, yes,
Plenty
yes.
to aim at
Rolling on.
here.
I know.
Not the most accurate pass. That is a brilliant interception.
Why you
Rijkaard.
learn Indonesian? Do you work on
kept his
Indonesian
eye on it, and
or
he's there.
what?
And there's the end of the first half.
Why you
Well,
learn
it's certainly
Indonesia, bro?
simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's
Why you
it's
not
0-0.
play a football?
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
He's got away. Shoots! Neymar. Kukçu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He has found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, super ball! Oh, he's enjoyed that.
Oh,
He evidently
that's very
loves the
bad.
contest.
Bad tackling.
Kukçu is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And that's going to be a booking.
Why yellow?
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Inzaghi. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Inzaghi. Tchouaméni goes steaming forward. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in!
Lee Kang-in,
Oh,
pass,
fine
yes,
stop from the
Arif,
keeper.
Well,
remaja
someone's doing
masjid.
his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Halo Arif,
Corner number 2 then.
Divisi 2 nih habis ini kita udah guys.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He can run onto that. And this is roll. And the shot! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That is ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Kukçu. Great ball, and he's in here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Manchester United can breathe again. Just. Decent chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vieri is offering a wry smile there.
Where is Ricardo Kaka? I need Kaka now. I like Batista. Arda Güler.
Substitution.
So, third corner of the game. Güler. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Berbatov. And Berbatov! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Berbatov is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
It's a mighty effort! And it's come back out to him. And that would have won it. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And he's in on goal. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shot could... Woola! And that's a real chance missed. Milan have their third corner. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That pass has been well intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! Lee Kang-in. Chouameni. Great vision. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chouameni. And that's another good win of the ball. Now there's a fine ball. And Berbatov! That's another chance. And it's in. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
It's become a case of men against boys. Camavinga, can he get on the end of this? And he's searching through. Berbatov! And that may well be that. That is that. Milan pretty much
lawannya pasti udah lebih tenang mungkin ya. Biasanya lebih tenang sih orang-orangnya. Justru yang tenang itu lebih bagus. Thank you.